Yeah.
Okay, theft and stealing and highway robbery. Let's see what does Islam say about this vicious crime called theft. Theft, sisters and brothers, most of us don't know the danger of stealing. Stealing is like this, look. Imagine you worked so hard for many years and alhamdulillah you gathered some wealth. Somebody comes and steals everything. Meaning, he rips you off many years of hard work. Halal. You sweated, maybe you and your wife. And someone comes, takes 40 years of hard work in 4 minutes, burglary. For that Allah said, cut off the hand of the thief. Not you and me. When we catch them, we take them to police. Police take them to the judge. The judge will find them guilty, give them due process. So please understand, we cannot proceed with hudud law on our own. We are not. The hudud law is the duty of the government. Is this clear? It's the government that has to do that, not us. Our job, if we catch the thief, to take him to present him to police. Police will present him to the judge. But for you to cut his hand is haram. Is this clear? Okay, so what did Allah say about theft? How dangerous is this? Look at what Allah said in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah 5, verse 38. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والسارق والسارقة فاقطعوا أيديهما جزاء بما كسبا نكالا من الله والله عزيز حكيم. When it came to theft, sisters, brothers, he started with men. Zina, women. Look at me, follow me. When it comes to stealing, Allah said, وَالسَّارِقُ, the male thief and the female thief, cut their hands off with silly ayah. For zina, no, he said the female zina lady and the male. Why? Who can tell me why the difference? Why in theft he started with males? In zina he started with female. There is hikmah. Because women usually are responsible for zina. Do you know that or not? Doesn't mean men are angels. No, men are not angels. But the dress code. Now you know why Islam says women? Usually when, by Allah, sorry to tell you this, sisters, when a sister does, she reveals her beauty, what is she telling? What she's telling? In a different language, what is she telling?
Look at me.
If she shows her legs, her knees, if she shows, she's what? Yes, I like that word. Invitation. She's inviting man for something. No, Sheikh, she is. Let's call things the way they are. Let's not hide behind the bushes. Please understand that. When man also dresses in that nasty and goes jogging with short, what is that? He's showing his muscles only, or he's saying something. Please understand, this is wrong. No one is telling you not to do that in your privacy. But when you go out, there is what you call. Hey, by the way, can you walk to any surgery room with your dress? Or you wear certain dress? Doctors will not allow you until you do certain things, you wash your hands. Let's say you want to attend a surgery. You have to wear like doctors, although you are not doctor. So the dress code has a huge impact. Police have to, Rela has to wear certain dress. Police has to wear certain dress. Military has to have a certain attire. Doctors have certain attires. Nurses to differentiate between nurse and doctor. Doctor doesn't wear like. In the corporate world, you need to put your name here. Who are you also? Your name. How do I know you are Tenaga Nacional? Right or wrong? Same thing. So governments and people, when they tell you to wear, you respect the law. When Allah tells you to wear, the only difference, people will fire you if you don't respect the code. But Allah will not fire you. He will barbecue you later on, not now. Now, He let you. Serious, serious. Men too. It's not just women. Men also cannot wear very tight jeans. What is that? What does that mean? Slagging. Trousers, showing half of his underwear. Let's say, showing his knee cut. Okay, what gives a judge the rights to put me in jail? Who told him to put me in jail? Men made laws. No problem. Allah also has laws. Let's say the law says if you don't do this, the judge has the right to put you in this, in jail for a few days or months or whatever. Where did he get that from? From British law or a Malaysian law or American, right? Yeah. Allah also has law. We cannot say, no, we shouldn't do this. You cannot say that. I see. Because God also, this is His kingdom. If Malaysia has penal code, because of Malaysia, the government has the right. Allah has the right. This is His also kingdom. He can tell us what to do or not to do. And the burden of not implementing the law is on those who have the authority and they refuse. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, so here do you see the difference? In temptation of zina is the woman who is most, we are not talking about rape. Rape, maybe she's innocent. We're talking about with consent. It's the woman. It's the woman. The problem is women. Takbir. Just say takbir, you are not going to die. Very good. It's serious, serious. A woman wearing less than short, and then when people do something wrong to her, say, I was sitting studying. You were not sitting studying, you were showing your beauty. You were not covered fully and studying, and somebody came to harm you. You understand, ladies?
Yes,
Theft? Yes, Muhammad. Theft, no. Usually man steals first. There are women thieves, but men. So subhanAllah, look at the beauty of the Quran. When we do statistics, how many women compared to men commit theft? Huge difference, men more. When we do, who was after the other one? Yusuf alayhi salam or the wife of Al-Aziz?
Why?
She tempted him. Although married, be careful, hey, don't sleep, you men. Okay. What did Allah say? Let's see this ayah, an English translation.
As to the thief, male or female, cut off his or her hand. Retribution for their deed and exemplary punishment from Allah, and Allah is exalted in power, full of wisdom.
Very good. I want to look what Allah said. He said, cut off from the wrist joint the right hand of the thief, male or female, as a recompense for that which they committed, a punishment by way of example from Allah, and Allah is all powerful, all wise. See, when He said cut off, He is very wise. Don't say where is the wisdom. The wisdom is this. Look at me, subhanAllah, the wisdom is here. Lately, just in the last 2-3 months, in Juarez, city Juarez, Mexico, there are so much theft that the government lost control over thieves. You are not safe. No one is safe about his property. So the people decided to do one thing. When they catch a thief, they don't take him anywhere. They just cut off his hand. And they did it. You can Google it. You find it on YouTube. You see how. They catch, bring him. They take a gun. We shoot you. Just put your hand. He put his hand back. You know what happened? When they did that, look what happened. No, look what happened. The president of Mexico wants to legislate this. Subhanallah, they are not Muslims. Because it dropped the crime rate of theft to 87% less. 87 went down. That no one will steal anything in that city anymore because they know. And then one thing, police doesn't interfere. Because, oh my God,
Easy job for them.
easy job for them. They rather go drugs and this and that, big things. You know what I mean? The people, they call it street justice. They catch you, bye-bye. And I have the videos, you see the person, Mexicans. Mexican doing to Mexican, Kafir, Christian, all of them. Look, the West will come back to Sharia. Because it's the nature, the human nature, and they are humans. One day you will see, Wallahi al-Adim, they will come, and then we start saying, like now, this one, trouser, the fashion. The fashion is the trouser above the ankle and the beard. It's fashion now in Europe. Tomorrow, if the Western women wear hijab, our women will wear hijab. So they are not following the Prophet. They are following fashion. There is no pahala. For you and me, we are following the Prophet, whether the fashion changes or not. We are, alhamdulillah, following the Prophet. Ibn Shihab commented, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. Ibn Shihab. Who is Ibn Shihab? When you say Ibn Shihab, Imam Zuhri, Sheikh Imam Malik. Allah severely punished whosoever steals people's property by cutting off his or her hand. And He is the Almighty in retribution and full of wisdom in dispensing the penalty He has prescribed for thieves. You are not more wise than God. And you are not more merciful than Allah. Remember this. No one can be more wise than Allah, and no one can be more merciful than God. When Allah says cut off their hands, He knows what He's doing. Who told you to steal? You can ask. You can beg. You can go to zakat. Give me some money, please. But don't go steal. Don't go steal. Haram. And subhanallah, some of the people who steal, they are not even in need. It's greed. They are rich and still steal. What is this? The poor is haram for him to steal. The poor. How about the rich? It's the other way with zakat. Look at me, brothers and sisters. Stealing from the rich is haram. Stealing from the poor is more haram. Imagine there is a very poor lady. I go steal money from her. And I know she is widow. I know she is poor. I know she has no one, let's say. That is more than stealing from a super rich guy who might not even know that somebody has taken something. But both is haram. The other way is true. What is it? I just said it.
Zakat.
Zakat. You steal from the... you don't pay zakat. You are rich and you don't pay zakat. Meaning what? You are stealing from the poor. Oh my God. Yes. Stealing from the rich is haram. How about not paying zakat? Not paying zakat meaning you are stealing the poor's money. Remember that. Never forget that. This is why Allah will throw them in hell. But the Prophet said, when the fornicator is committing zina, he is not a believer. At that moment, he is not. When he is stealing, he is not. And when he drinks alcohol, he is not. Meaning, be careful if you die. If you die during theft, you are not a believer, you die kafir. If you die drunk, you are kafir. If you die committing zina, a person is committing zina has heart attack. Many people died in the bed with the prostitutes. Yes. That's why Rasulullah said, the door of repentance is still open. Go make tawbah now. Yes. So please understand, the lesson from this hadith is that we are not Muslims when we steal. We are no more Muslims. We need to make tawbah. Then Allah will accept us as Muslims. You got it? These are major sins. These are not minor sins, brothers and sisters.